And then how do you back that play? Because again, I keep returning to this, and you're 13. You've played in 4 playoff games. You've won 1. You want to go back. You want to go back.
Yep.
You came to Pittsburgh to win a ring, right? So, what do you say to young kids who, again, may not know any better, or have the talent? You see it. And what do you do as an OG and the rest of the guys maybe on the defensive or offensive side of the balls who have the same sort of cred in the locker room?
Man, and that's funny you asked me that, because guys always tease me all the time and saying, like, we all can't have Pat P's careers, meaning being in the league double digits. And they're completely right about that. Then you know what I hit them back with?
What?
Is that why you don't take these opportunities lightly? Because you don't know how open that window is. So that's why you got to take advantage of every opportunity that is given to you, because you may not be here tomorrow or next year, whatever the case may be. So if you're in position to do something special, don't waste it. And that's always been my mindset and my motto. Yeah, I always had dreams and aspirations to play, 15 years, but that wasn't guaranteed to me. I'm just very blessed and lucky to still be playing this game that I love 13 years and counting, because I plan on coming back next year. So that's my message to the young guys that think that there's always a tomorrow.
And in terms of the numbers, Patrick Peterson here on the Rich Eisen Show, of the 32 playoff clinching, the 32 different scenarios in which the way the AFC seedings can hash out, the Steelers have half of those scenarios. I mean, this is a significant opportunity you guys have going into this weekend. Obviously, it's got to start with a win at the 1-seeded Ravens, who don't have Lamar Jackson out there on the field. How do you approach this game with your teammates and with yourself, Patrick?
Well, just like the previous 2 weeks, it's a must win. We have to go out there. We still know that we're going to get their best shot. We know Lamar is not going to be in the lineup, but we understand that this team is going to prepare to win the ball game, as we are as well, because not only is it's a must win, it's a divisional opponent. You know what I mean? And we want to be able to say that we ended off our season versus divisional play 5-1. So that's very significant and special to us, because we have on paper probably the toughest division in football. So like I said, we know we're going to get their best shot. But like Coach said earlier in his press conference, we do not care. We can't care. We have to focus on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I missed it. What do you say? What do you say, Patrick? What do you say?
Someone asked him about do he wonder if the Baltimore Ravens was going to rest their starters, and the classic coach said, "We do not care."
It's funny. Again, I think I mentioned this to you the last time you were on early on in the season, that I made the mistake of asking Mike Tomlin if he plays the "nobody believes in us" card. And,
no, definitely don't play that card.
He said that he wouldn't, because no one would believe him that he'd be playing it, is basically what he said. That
I agree. I agree with that one.
But that would be him switching up, right? Like, now that would be an instance of him not being consistent if he did that, right, Patrick?
That would be. I see where you're going with that one, Richie.
What? Honestly, and again, I'm admittedly in Tomlin's corner, because and I get accused of being a member of the media that gets, that falls in love with the way that he talks and the way that he talks to the media and the way that he treats us. But I also see, so many different instances of coaches in this league, and you have too. And he makes me want to go run through a wall, after I speak with him. It's a fact.
I'm telling you, you're 100%. You hit it right on the head, Rich, because, obviously you see it on TV, you see it in interviews, but when you're here every day, like, you feel how genuine Coach is, how much passion he has for football. Like, Coach loves football. Like, I've never been around a head coach that literally hits all facets of the game. Like, Coach, he don't rely on analytics to give him, his film. Coach watching film himself. Coach getting his notes or his nuggets himself. He's not worried about a team of guys to bring him a piece of paper. He just read it off and come into the team meeting room. Coach have all his T's crossed and his I's dotted himself. And he does the legwork himself. And like I said, you can't do nothing but respect that.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.